Greetings, traveler. You have come seeking the Mesmer, have you not? Seek no longer, for I am the Mesmer. What is a Mesmer, you may ask? It combines the knowledge of several talents: astronomy, electromagnetism, psychotherapy, but most popularly, the power of hypnosis. What have you come for? Shall I perceive it without your saying, and prove my powers legitimate? You just want help sleeping. The clown referred you. Well, that's fine. My bunkmate, the merman, is asleep, so I'll be speaking softly. Normally, I'm very loud. Please have a seat, or lay down if you like. We'll have a chat before I get to the work of it. Are you enjoying your visit to the carnival? I'm not the one to ask for its history, but I have been told that it is quite historic. Can you guess how old it is? Well, how old could it possibly be, you might ask? From what I've read, the oldest touring circus opened in 1888. That's 132 years ago. That's our upper bound. Now, what is the minimum age a circus can be and still be considered historic? Well, that should be at least 50 years old, so at least 1970. That's a fair enough range for you to make an educated guess, I should think. I'll give you a moment to think it over. Have a guess? The answer is 100 years old. Quite the history. Opened in 1920. The current ringmaster is the grandson of the first, if I'm not mistaken. Coming and going from north to south along the west coast of these United States with an odd show abroad. I first met the company 5 years ago on their latest London tour. I wasn't sure what to make of them at first. A rather obscure company, but they are uniquely ethical in their practices, unlike the more popular ones, where it concerns the welfare of its performers and any animals it may keep. Of course, I wouldn't have done something so drastic as to leave my motherland if there weren't other reasons to attract me to their service. Yes, I met quite the alluring siren there. But that's enough banter. You didn't come to talk about that. Let's get you ready for the night's rest. You're really quite tired, so this shouldn't be too difficult. If I cared to, I could deliver you to deepest, dream-rich slumber with not but a single word. But I won't. That would be too easy. Yours would be a gradual passage, a lazy river ride to a world of your unfettered imagination. I can sense that currently your mind is quite cluttered. You've hoarded all these thoughts and experiences with little curation at all, just piles on piles of things in storage, from the stuff on the top of the heap to the stuff all the way at the bottom. It's about time you gave your mind a cleaning. There's a safe place for you to move all that clutter, so go ahead and do it. Imagine dragging out one great stack at a time, and how it leaves open space behind. You can grab the small things first. Those should be easy. What you'll eat for breakfast tomorrow, what time your incoming mail ought to arrive, what if it rains. These thoughts are trifles that should easily be forgotten when you're trying to do the vital work of sleeping. Some thoughts are big and heavy, difficult to maneuver out of the room, but with all the little things removed, you ought to notice the freedom in this blankness, in the void. You can project new thoughts over this emptiness with less distractions. What might you be imagining? Mine is surely different than yours. I am imagining A small house out on a still lake in the middle of a great wood forest. The interior is painted white, and the exterior is painted blue. There's a door with a bronze and circular handle. Beside the door, there's a wooden rack for hats and coats and so on. There's a comfortable bed on a wooden frame in the far corner with a patchwork quilt. Opposite to the bed's corner, there is a unique antique typewriter that I use to compose dreams for myself and others. There are several different manuscripts already written, stashed away in the desk drawers, about high fantasy adventures, moody mysteries, ponderous science fiction, and a few private subjects as well. But for now, let's keep it simple. Going to a deeper place now, I'm bringing your attention to a painting on the wall, a scene of deep, dark forest green. Imagine being there on that soft, plush-like layer of moss deep in those shadowed woods. There's nothing there but the peace and unity of the green, and you're here to join them. Feel your body growing roots. Feel those roots extending into the loamy soil beneath you, so fastened by your roots you couldn't lift yourself up even if you cared to. You're becoming heavy, petrified. You're not going anywhere. You're perfectly secure. So go ahead and let the tension go from your body, from the top of your head and moving on down. Each part of you letting go, becoming relaxed. As your roots mingle with the roots of a neighboring tree, it shares its warmth and energy with you. You are aware of its trunk, its branches, its leaves forming the green canopy sheet over your head. You are aware even of the tree's thoughts, ponderous and pure aspirations. It has a dream of its own to share with you. So you go deeper still into its dreams of growing into a truly great tree with titanic roots that stretch to all corners of the land, and it gives life and fresh breath and comforting shade to all. All that it requires is rain and sunlight, and it will continue to provide for itself and for others. No storm and no blade can fell a tree of such epic proportions. No creeping fungi or burrowing pest keeps it from thriving, and the tree has no doubts that its efforts are in vain. The songbirds in its boughs sing songs of praise every morning, and it does not forget the sweetness of their timbre when it rains hard and their voices are quieted. Its boughs rock gently in the wind, and even the frightened bird may find peace in a dream of the next sunny day it may fly with ease again. Dwell briefly in that nested bird's dream, slowly, gracefully gliding on the breeze before making your return. From flying bird to its nest, from the tree to its painting, from the lake house to the layer just under your waking mind, rising up from those dreamy depths feeling relaxed. I was your guide, but you made the journey all on your own, and you can do it again whenever you would like, if you just remember to let go of your tension and keep your mind open. I should think that you'll have no problem at all finding Dreamland again on your own, but you can come back if you like. If you'll excuse me, I think I'd like to retire as well. Good night.